Hi, welcome to a video tour of 156 Rogers Avenue in Macon, Georgia. This is Maureen. I'm joined by family members including my sister, my mom, and my daughter. And I grew up in this house. The year's 2016. We bought this house in 1971. And after 45 years, it's time to sell. This house was originally called the Napier-Small house after two families that lived here, the Napiers and the Smalls. We're now calling it the Napier-Small-McMullan home. Since we've had 45 years in it, we think it deserves our name on it. It's an extraordinary home with lots of old growth camellias and azaleas and great trees in the back. And it's one of those special places that you have to experience with someone who loves it. So we're making this video to share our love of it so that the next family who's ready to love this house can be enthralled by it. So here we are at the front porch. It's got a nice deep porch where we always sat in rocking chairs and a nice front stoop where we sat and watched the world go by, or we bicycled around in the D. See, that's a big letter D. We called that the D. So let's now go inside. So the first thing you notice inside this extraordinary house is this great front hallway. I got married right here. See if I can find it. I think right there. Mom and Dad got married here. My sister had her wedding reception. My stepsister got married here. Lots of people have gotten married here. It's a great wedding house. And there's nothing like coming down those stairs for a marriage or a prom date to make you feel like $1,000,000. And that chandelier was a wedding gift from my dad to my mom when they got married. It is a bear to clean, but it sparkles like none other. And look at that beautiful, beautiful mirror with a marble base there and gold plate. It's extraordinary. Next is the front living room. I'm joined by my sister Karen. Karen, what do you remember about this room?
I remember the huge Christmas trees we would have. They would go all the way up to the top of the ceiling, and we'd almost sometimes have to tie them into the wall so they wouldn't fall.
Yeah, actually there's an eyelet right up there in the, where we'd tie it off. Yeah, right above us too.
And it was great to come down in the morning. Of course, we were freezing because we didn't have any heat at that point. And well, we had heat, but it was radiator heat. And presents would be everywhere, and Mom and Daddy would be here with coffee and bathrobes and lots of warm fuzzies, and you could see your breath, and it was great. And then over here you've got a mirror that came with the house, and it just sets the room off. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, nice lovely gold plate, much like the other one with a marble base. This is original to the house, or it was here when we got here, right?
It was here when we got here.
Okay.
So I'm calling it original to the house.
There we go. And one of 8 fireplaces? One of 8 fireplaces in the house. Amazing. So next, hi Mom, you're on video. This is the dining room.
This is my favorite room in the house. I had a table in here that sat 12 people, and we had many a wonderful meal, spied on by the mirror that originally came out of the house next door, and the top of that mirror is 18-karat gold leaf, and the rest of it is 14-karat. Another fireplace. This to me is the prettiest fireplace in the house. The red wallpaper was for my husband. People that came in sometimes said it reminded them of a brothel, but at Christmas time, with all the decorations, it was a fantastic room to eat and have friends, and the whole atmosphere of this room with the French doors closed and the little fireplace going was warm and welcoming and grand fun.
Okay, next, I want to show you, this is the pantry. The color on the video looks really wicked, but it's a yellow walls and pale beige shelving. But one of the things that distinguishes this house is it actually has pretty extraordinary storage for a house from the 1840s. And this is the best part of the kitchen. I'll show you the kitchen in a minute, but it's got great storage and these cabinets up here. And then we've got 2 other little closets right here.
We use these closets for almost a coat closet.
Yep.
That we would hang things in.
Yep. Lots of great storage in there. Leads into the kitchen. I'm just going to show you the kitchen. It needs a new kitchen. There's no two cents about it. I think it's a lovely mixture of 1970s with a slight 1980s mauve refresh. So yes, it needs a kitchen.
But it does have a nice chandelier.
But it does have a lovely chandelier that we've had, again, 40 years. I love that chandelier.
I love that chandelier.
And then here's the backyard, a nice deck, a small koi pond that's been absent koi for many years. And just look at the beautiful trees. Those yellow posts go to a balcony that's off the back upstairs. Anyway, we've always had German Shepherds in this house. It's a fantastic dog yard and just a fantastic lounging place. Okay, so this is the summer porch. We used it as an office. Clearly that kind of stuff can get pulled out.
It was originally a playroom when we first moved in the house when I was 5 and Maureen was 2 or 3. And this is where we could draw on the walls. We had our own little bathroom there in the closet that's since been converted into a closet. And Mama did all the ceiling. We found old wallpaper books. We shellacked everything up there. And
That's when you poured the shellac on your
that's when I
head,
did
right?
the shellac on my head. And we had little gas heaters in here, and we would spend hours in here. We had a big toy box, and the office stuff was added later after, we grew up a little bit.
But we would pull all that out and return this to a nice, lovely sitting area to incorporate it into the new kitchen that you're going to build.
It would be a beautiful breakfast room.
Absolutely. We got a little half bath right here. Again, I ditched the wallpaper, but I think the blue's kind of cool and vintage.
I like
And
the
that,
wallpaper.
yeah, it's a little 1980s.
And that's a closet that leads to the basement,
Yes.
if you're wondering.
Yes, so don't go down there. So here we are back at the end of the beautiful hallway. My daughter Audrey there in the distance. Next, we're going to show you the first floor master. Okay, welcome to a room that's just inside the front door. This was a mother-in-law suite for us when we were growing up. Our grandmother lived with us. Could be a great first floor master, or you could maintain it as a mother-in-law suite. It's got great built-ins here in the living room. And then you come back here to a very big bedroom. All of the bedrooms are 20 by 20. This one has huge built-in closets. You get a ton of stuff in there. That's why I think it'd make a great first floor master. Again, another marble fireplace.
And then over here, this is actually a temporary structure. That was actually a window looking into the playroom a long time ago. So that could easily come out if you wanted that space to look through and out and all that.
Yeah, easy access to the kitchen area.
Or if you want your mother-in-law to stay in here, I
Yeah.
suggest not taking it out.
Here's the bathroom. Again, I think this is one of the bathrooms I would redo, but it's got a lot of space. There's a shower there, great natural light. I sound like I'm on HGTV. Anyway, first floor master, mother-in-law suite, either one. This is a great option. Give you a better idea of the closets there.
Another gas stove.
Gas fireplace. All right, next we're going to head upstairs. Okay, let's walk up the steps. Karen, what is the number one thing about the steps we were taught growing up?
Not to slide down the banner.
Not to slide down the banister. So let's head back upstairs.
But it is fun to slide down the stairs on your butt.
Yes, and several of us have fallen down the steps and survived, so if you're worried about that, yeah, it's not too bad. This is a little room at the top of the steps. We'll show more of it in a minute.
Originally, when the house was built, that part, everything back that way has been added on. This was a stained glass mirror.
There we go. And the other good thing is right there is a great place for your big sister to hide and scare the crap out of you when you're walking upstairs in the dark.
Especially since you never learned.
Yes. All right, another big hallway. We'll go past that balcony in a moment. Big linen closet, lovely brass
The
chandelier.
linen closet, let's open this, is huge. It is an excellent place to play hide and seek.
Oh, that's
Because you
right.
can hide on the bottom and cover yourself up with towels and sheets, and no one will ever find you.
I had forgotten about that. Excellent point. Okay, so come in here to one of the bedrooms. By the way, oh, I have to show you this. Do you see those stairs? They go up to the attic. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not going up there. It's really, really hot. But it's a fun place to play Ouija board, which is mostly what we did. So here's another bedroom. Again, they're all 20 by 20. This one gets great light, as you can see in the afternoon. Good sized closet. They all need some help from an alpha unit, right? There's a lot to work with in there. There's space along the back as well. Deceiving how much space is in there. And then here, we go to one of the full baths upstairs that has a pass-through to the next bedroom. This, other than, again, 1980s wallpaper, very, very functional bath. Great surfaces, great tile here, you know, shower, neat old tub. And I think outside of some new wallpaper or frankly paint, this is in great shape. Here is the bedroom Karen and I grew up in. It was painted yellow when we lived here.
It had yellow and green shag carpet.
Did it really? I didn't remember that. Anyway, just for perspective, since it's sometimes hard to imagine these rooms, we had 2 full-size 4-poster beds, 2 triple dressers. We each had a desk, and still enough floor space for 1.5 feet of clothes, because neither one of us was particularly neat.
And a nightstand.
And a nightstand. So
There we
tons
still
of
have
space.
plenty of room.
Yes. So you can get a ton in here. Then we're back out to the hall. Again, some great storage here underneath the stairs that go up into the attic. I told you the house has great storage. And here is the balcony where we used to sit out and listen to the thunderstorms. You can see a lovely view of the street. Very quiet, lovely French doors, which you'll see all over the house.
Wave to the tourist.
Now 2 more bedrooms across the hall. Hey, one thing I didn't mention, the glory of this hall being so wide and these walls being so thick, we could blast music and Mom and Dad could never hear us. Okay, here we are into another bedroom upstairs. Mom and Dad's room, same thing. 20 by 20, 13-foot ceilings. Great natural light in here. Very pretty green. Might not be able to see that green. There we go. Another closet here. And then into this bathroom. Don't be deceived by the wallpaper. Want one of Mom's finer choices.
I like the wallpaper.
You do? Okay. And again, another small bathroom. A great shower. Great shower stall. Very serviceable. I think this was redone.
Lots of times.
Yeah, several times. And here's the second bedroom. We actually called this the mad room. Because why, Karen?
Because this is where Daddy would sleep and Mama got mad at him.
There we go.
He kind of got stuck in here.
So it's, again, some great light. Also has a closet.
With a tie rack.
Yes, with a tie rack. The house does have central heat and air. I know you're seeing some gas heaters. This last part, we're almost done with our tour. This is, I'd call it a bonus room. We used it as a pool room. We had a pool table. Dad was a pool shark. He taught us all how to play pool. Didn't get me through college or anything, but it was kind of fun. Great built-in shelves. I'm not sure you can see that.
It got me a few beers.
Did it? It's hard to see the light up here, the way it's coming through. It's a built-in shelves. Again, 2 sides. This could also be part of your master suite. We have a upstairs kitchenette where I think the carpet guy said it looked like someone put white carpet in and killed a chicken. It's so, Dad really liked red. And then we have this closet where the light doesn't work. That's a cedar closet, sorry. So tons of extra storage. And actually, if you can see in that little room, that's just gonna look creepy. There's another little hidden storage room up there where we used to keep all of the Christmas stuff, yeah. So huge, huge storage in the house. So then you come through this door after you look at that closet right there. Here's another.
This was our game closet.
Yeah.
Puzzles, board games. Also, back before there were phones, there were puzzles and board games. And that's where we would keep things.
So then this is the stairway down into this little room at the top of the stairs that we mentioned. That doesn't really have much of a function.
But it's a good place if you decide to have a wedding here, that you can put
Musicians.
Yeah, musicians would go up here.
Yeah.
And the acoustics of the house are perfect for a violin and a cello or whatever they happen to be playing
Yeah.
at the time. And it just wafts through the whole house. It's really beautiful.
Yes. Okay, so we're at the end of our tour. We start back here in the hallway with a beautiful view of the chandelier and the mirror and my daughter. Anyway, this house has extraordinary memories for us. It seems big and uninviting, but I will tell you it's one of the warmest homes that either one of us have ever lived in. Frankly, it's the only home outside of our current homes we ever lived in.
We're doing well to get through this and not cry.
And this house is ready for another family, a young family, someone who loves this house, wants to invest, but knows that the house will return that investment tenfold.
The house has wonderful energy about it.
Yeah. And so we hope that you'll see the contact details, reach out, and make this house your next home. Thank you.
Thank you.